Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite was a very good show tonight. We are less than a month away from AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which is going to be fantastic. The main focus tonight was on Hangman and Swerve Strickland #1 contender match for AEW Championship, and expectation was that we will get a time limit draw to set up a three-way match with Samoa Joe at Revolution. Sting and Darby Allin could carry the AEW Tag titles in Greensboro if they can beat reigning champs Ricky Starks and Big Bill tonight. Tony Khan will make his latest big announcement. Toni Storm facing Red Velvet, and Chris Jericho's battles with the Don Callis Family continue. Plus, the Blackpool Combat Club faces the stars of CMLL in an 8-man tag, and more. The show opens with commentary welcoming us to the show. First up, we have Hangman Adam Page versus Shane Swerve Strickland AEW World Championship #1 Contenders match. We start up strong as we expected from these two guys, collar and elbow, feeling out in the lockup. Page with a slap and Strickland takes him down and they brawl on the mat, rolling clean out of the ring where Shane passes him over the barricade and into the crowd. Back inside, Swerve holding court, targeting kicks, beating Hangman down in the corner. Fallaway slam on the floor. Back inside, Page passes him into the corner and lays chops in. Cover off a kick. Swerve gets hands on the ropes to force the break. Back from commercial, trading pump kicks. Both men land one at the same time and they're down and out, trading punches. Backbreaker. Page kicks out. Hangman collapses onto and through a table. Prince Nana trying to pass his crown in. Strickland blocks Deadeye, but Hanger gets him to the big lariat. Deadeye on the apron. Strickland goes as he falls to the floor and Page is happy to take the count out. Back inside, up top, gritting his teeth, Page cuts him off, lining him up for it. Buckshot reversed. JML driver, Swerve into the cover. The time limit expires before referee Paul Turner's hand hits the mat the third time. It's over. The match goes to a time limit draw. Post-match, Swerve gets on the mic and says he didn't go through all this for it to end like this and he won't let Hangman get away with this. He knows how this goes. And he demands 5 more minutes. Page laughs, convulsing, and says tonight Swerve had to beat him to become the #1 contender and he didn't do it. He won't be world champion, and now for him it is over. Tony Schiavone gets on the mic as Hangman tries to leave and tells him to stop, because Tony Khan has made his ruling. A draw means to #1 contenders, and it'll be a 3-way at Revolution. We get what we expected. This match will be interesting to watch. And so we go to break. Back from commercial, Renee interviews Samoa Joe about the match made for Revolution. He says he's feeling joy, excitement and elation before saying we're celebrating mediocrity and neither of these men deserve to be in the ring against him and management might want the title off him. But no matter what they do, he's walking out of Revolution as AEW World Champion. A quick match for Toni Storm against Red Velvet. Deonna Purrazzo is on commentary for this one. Velvet with a waist lock. Storm hip tosses her out of it. Standing arm bar, arm wringer. Hip toss from Red. Side headlock takeover from Storm. Shot off, shoulder block. Leg lariat from Velvet. Into the corner. Kicks in the corner. Toni Storm wins by submission with an ankle lock and a foot on Red's neck. Post-match, Storm keeps the hold on until Deonna confronts her in the ring, face to face. Toni smells her neck and Luther breaks it up. Renee interviews Orange Cassidy backstage with Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero. Trent is surprised by the news that Orange is defending his title against Tomohiro, and Orange claims he'll be fine. Chuck Taylor is in the arena getting a medical exam right now and they all agree to go check on him. Next up we have Blackpool Combat Club American Dragon Bryan Danielson, Claudio and Jon Moxley versus CMLL guys. Very good match between these two teams. Danielson and Hechicero to start. Leg pick. Dragon returns the favor, wrenching the ankle. Hechicero reverses. Step over toe hold, leveraging into a kind of barandero and they stalemate. Big shove from Hechicero, knocking Bryan down. Back from commercial. Claudio with a giant swing on Volador. Tag to Moxley, crossface strikes in the ropes. The match breaks down. All three CMLL men in the ring. Mascara steps up, shooting star press to the floor. Hechicero whip to the corner, rising knee, Claudio with an uppercut, leg drop for two. Claudio with a low blow. Blackpool Combat Club win by pinfall with a low blow and a folding press from Claudio on Hechicero. Again, this story is growing and we might see a Forbidden Door thing between CMLL and AEW this year. Back from commercial, Tony Khan has a big announcement. He says he's excited and we might have heard earlier from the TD Garden that AEW will be back in Boston on March 13th. And it'll be a super card entitled AEW Big Business. Tickets go on sale on Saturday. And it'll be one of the most important nights in AEW and a night the entire industry will remember. As we expected, the Mercedes is definitely showing up on the 13th of March on AEW Dynamite live from TD Garden. We have a match between Jericho versus Konosuke, circling, collar and elbow. Jericho with a side headlock, shot off, shoulder block, both men fired up. Stereo shoulder blocks, no budge. Don Callis slaps some sense into Konosuke. Jericho runs him over on the floor. Sammy Guevara arrives with a chair to play equalizer. Hobbs shrugs a chair shot off, but Sammy drops him with an ace crusher. Big chair shot. Avalanche Blue Thunder driver. Chris Jericho barely manages to kick out. Don Callis throws a chair in the ring. Konosuke with a Boston Crab. Jericho is alive. Konosuke wins by submission with a Boston Crab. Next up, it's time for the main event. Darby Allin and Sting versus Ricky Starks and Big Bill for AEW World Tag Team Championship Tornado Tag match. Sting leading Big Bill through the crowd and we go to break. Back from commercial, Allin with a dropkick on Starks, diving on Morrissey. Countered into a black hole slam. Back inside, Darby with a slap. Bill gets him up for a choke bomb. Overhead suplex. Champions set up a table on the floor. Big Bill with a military press on Darby, but Sting hits the ring and makes the save. Sting hangs back to avoid a dropkick from Starks. Scorpion Deathlock applied. Allin gouges his eyes and they both go through the table. Rick gets the ropes, but there's no break, so he has to keep crawling under the ropes. Darby Allin and Sting win by pinfall with a Scorpion Death drop from Sting on Ricky Starks, becoming your new AEW World Tag Team Champions. Post-match, Sting's two sons jump the barricade to celebrate with their father. Sting celebrates with the titles, but here come the Young Bucks in matching white suits with white baseball bats. They take Sting out and then attack his sons and Darby, beating them down among the confetti. Nicholas punching away on Sting, Matthew on Darby, getting his bright red blood all over his stark white jacket, hammering away. Ramming Sting with bed shots to the midsection, Nicholas punts Sting in the dome. The Bucks pick up the tag titles and dump them on the new champions, standing tall and covered in Darby's blood. That's the show, folks. Please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.